let's get into this tea about the House of Villains. So the House of Villains have been revealed. I believe they start shooting this week. But we have the people that's going to be on the show. And yes, Tiffany Pollard, hopefully they're thinking like third time's a charm. She is back on the new season. So Joe McHale is set to return to host the third season of the competition that brings together 11 reality all-stars who must scheme. I was gonna say sheen. Scheme and shade each other to be crowned America's ultimate supervillain and take home $200,000 prize. The third season of House of Villains is the first season on Peacock following its move from the E Entertainment Network. I don't know why it was on E. First of all, I don't know where E is. I told you I don't have cable. So House of Villains, I would wait until it popped up on Peacock to watch the first two seasons. And so it was smart for them to actually take this show like The Traitors and put it specifically on Peacock because the younger generation, me, the younger, millennials, younger Gen Z, we watch streaming. I don't know what the hell. I don't have cable. So yeah, that was the only way I was going to watch this show. But anyway, season 3 will have 10 episodes and begin production this week with an early 2026 release. Now, if y'all thought before they had a good cast, trust and believe, this cast that they got this season is going to be lit. So Tiffany New York Pollard will return for a third season for another chance at a villainous victory. Joining her are stars like Vanderpump Rules alum Tom Sandoval, also featured in the most recent season of Peacock's The Traitors. Below Deck alum Kate Chastain, who I believe wasn't she also on or am I bugging? Wasn't she also on The Traitors? Big Brother's Paul Abrahamian, Selling Sunset's Christine Quinn, and shall get ready for it because RuPaul's Drag Race's Plain Jane is going to be on the show as well. So I was like, oh, that's going to be interesting. And then they got one of the girls from the challenge. Last season, they had Wes Bergman up on there, and I like Wes. Now, other villains joining the house include Survivor's Tyson Apasol, Basketball Wives' Jackie Christie, Mob Wives' Drita Davanzo, and Love Island USA alum Johnny Middlebrooks. Now, House of Villains Season 1 ended with Tanisha Thomas of Bad Girls Club taking home the ultimate prize after a tie vote, beating Johnny Bananas from the challenge. Amphisa, I ain't even going to try to say her last name, from 90 Day Fiance, Johnny Fairplay from Survivor Pearl Islands, and Sheikh Chatterjee from Love is Blind. Child, y'all with these names. But that's not the only thing. Now, season 2 basically ended like this, with another tie vote, with Love and Hip Hop Safari ultimately beating the challenge alum Wes Bergman for the win after Big Brother vet Jesse Goddard's pulled a villainous move and went back on a handshake deal after making Bergman get on his knees and beg for his vote. Now, we don't need to go into who produces the show and stuff because I know y'all probably don't care. But the villains, as I said, in total, Paul Abrahamian from Big Brother, Tyson Apasol, who was a Survivor winner and appeared on the challenge. I don't know why I don't remember him. Kate Chastain from Below. Oh yeah, she was on The Traitors. That's why I was like, wait a minute, she was a traitor on The Traitors. That's why I was like, I remember Kate was on there. Jackie Christie. Thank God she found something else to do besides Basketball Wives. And yes, she is on the current season of Basketball Wives. But seeing her do the House of Villains, okay, I'm like, that's cute. Drita Davanzo from Mob Wives, Plain Jane from RuPaul's Drag Race, Johnny Middlebrooks from Love Island and The Challenge, Ashley Mitchell from The Challenge, and she's a 2-time winner, by the way, Tiffany New York Pollard from Flavor of Love and I Love New York, and many other reality shows that she's been a part of, Christine Quinn, who was definitely a villain on Selling Sunset, because I remember her from that, and Tom Sandoval. Now, Tom being on the show, hopefully he'll be a lot more entertaining than he was on The Traitors, because he kind of, well, he didn't really annoy me, but he was just like there. Like he really didn't give much when he was on The Traitors. But, as much as everybody hate him, especially a part of, the whole Sandoval situation, I'm glad that he's getting to be a part of something. And, every year they got to have a villain. So last season they had Candy Muse. This season they got to have Plain Jane. So we'll see how this all works out when the show airs. But I definitely love the fact that y'all got Drita being on there, because it's been a minute since we've seen Drita Devanzo on our TV screens. But yeah, I'm definitely here for Drita, Jackie, Ashley, because you know she's a hot mess whenever she's on the challenge, very emotional. Tiffany is definitely going to be entertaining, and Tom Sandoval. We'll see how Christine Quinn works out. So yeah, I say all this to say, what do you guys think of this story and the news regarding the new cast that is going to start filming this week for House of Villains season 3? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments down below.